All right, get out of there. You're not supposed to be in this video. Come on, go. Hi, everyone. Let's get real for a minute and let's talk about some things that are ruining a lot of artists' lives. AI art. First of all, AI art doesn't exist. AI art is theft. AI art is not art. AI, in fact, artificial intelligence, arguably isn't even really artificial, and it's not really intelligence. But let's get down to it. If you're an individual that's buying AI art, see, even the dogs don't like it. What you're doing is you're ruining lives of artists. It's already hard enough to make it as an artist these days anyway. None of us really want to compete against a computer where you just put in some kind of a prompt and it spits out something. And if you're an individual out there that's saying, hey, I'm an AI artist, I put in prompts and I get things. No, you're crap. You're absolute crap, that's all there is to it. Nothing you do matters if you're considering yourself an AI artist. Now, if you're a digital artist who is taking the time to learn how to use Photoshop, Illustrator, if you're using GIMP, if you're using all of these other things and you're learning how to actually create, that's the thing. But let's talk about the number one thing that AI does, and this is something that a buddy of mine, Rob Carlos, said. AI destroys that feeling of a kid coming home, showing his mother what it is that he created in art class, whether he's in elementary school, middle school, high school, and then your mother putting it on the fridge or putting it on the wall in a place of honor. Because if that same kid ends up coming home and says, hey mom, I put a prompt into a computer and it spit this thing out, it's pretty cool, right? Yeah, your mom might be a little bit nice about it, but it's not going to have the same feel. There's nothing in there that actually helps. There's not a damn thing about artificial that's any kind of art. There's a couple of examples out there of some really great artists. I have one great friend of mine, Michael Brugger. He is a rendering artist, and that takes a lot of work and a lot of computer programs to be able to do it, and you have to learn how to use the programs, and you have to be able to figure out how to make things work. And it's not the same as just saying, I'm going to type a couple of words into a computer and say, hey, I'd like to have a painting of an orc sitting on his thumb with a lollipop in his mouth. Well, guess what? AI will probably create that, but it's not really created. It's theft. It's a mathematical algorithm based off of other artists' works. And all of us that are artists now, we all know that by putting our work on Instagram, on YouTube, we know that by putting our information out there anywhere on social media, anytime we put our art online, we know that AI is scraping it, using it, and killing it. And in fact, a lot of what AI was trained off of, if you've ever heard of NFTs, non-fungible tokens, where people turn their art into a blockchain, yeah, guess what? A lot of that was so that AI could have something to scrape off of. You're welcome. You ended up, as an artist, helping that out. So let's talk about what you can do to support an artist. Well, if you end up seeing an artist that's on YouTube, if you see him on Rumble, if you see him on Instagram, Facebook, if you see him on TikTok, just like their work, comment. Those two things, they cost you nothing and they support the artist. Subscribe to their channel, follow them. Hey, that's a big thing that ends up helping them out. And that's all we want. We want a little recognition, because if we get enough recognition, then each of us as artists can end up having a broader base to sell to. Because as much as we like creating things for you guys to look at for free, and we really do enjoy that, we also like making a living so that we can feed ourselves. So do us all a favor. Ditch the AI. Stop buying AI art. Ask someone if their work is digital. Ask them, hey, is your work AI? And one of the biggest reasons for me going on this rant, that people accused me of creating AI art. Well, guess what? I've got a great way to refute that. We're just going to grab one of my paintings here. It's an actual painting, live edge. That's a painting. That is not AI. Real painting. That's my face, and I know the painting's better than my face, so there we go. All right? So support an artist. Even if we can't hang things on a wall properly, support the artist. Thanks for listening to this rant. Go out, find an artist that you like, subscribe to their channel, follow what they do, find out if they're going to be at some kind of a convention. Go and meet them in person. I got a great buddy of mine, Dave Ruins Art. Dave's awesome. He's cool. He goes out and he will buy art from different stores and thrift stores, and then he'll paint really cool things into it. Dave and I are going to be creating a brand new piece. I'm going to actually paint a whole landscape for him, and then I'm going to turn it over to him, and he's going to paint whatever he wants on it, because collaborations with artists work great. So, find the artist you like, subscribe to their channel, like their videos, and occasionally, once in a while, even if it's just once every 2-3 years, buy a piece of artwork. Thanks a lot.